Hi everyone, I'm Marbozir, welcome back to some more Civilization 5 Deity Let's Play as Siam. So, I changed my research order a little bit. I decided to get animal husbandry before philosophy. We don't need philosophy just yet, we still need to finish our libraries. But getting a caravan will allow us to get a little bit of extra faith, because we can finish this quest for Geneva, which is a religious city-state. So that will give us more faith per turn, and it will speed up the Great Prophet for our religion. We need to get our own religion to keep our pantheon for the extra culture from jungles. So we'll see. Not to mention we can use the extra money, and we got some barbarians incoming. Alright, that means there has to be a barbarian camp somewhere around here. Need to find it. Meanwhile, we can kill this guy. I am actually building a shrine in my city instead of the library. We'll finish the library after the shrine. I'm a little bit worried that I might actually lose the religion, which is why I'm prioritizing faith a little bit more. And I definitely want to keep my pantheon for the extra culture. We're going to need even more culture on top of that to make up for the fact that we got 2 policies in Liberty and the tradition finisher will be delayed. I need to get tradition finisher soon after we enter Renaissance era, because otherwise rationalism would be delayed too much. I can't afford to delay rationalism too much, and this is not exactly where I wanted to move. But anyway, rationalism and secularism are really important, so I'm not going to delay that just to get tradition finisher, but at the same time I also kind of need the tradition finisher. So that extra culture will be really important. I'll probably grab Writers Guild relatively early. Probably in this city. This is going to be the guild's city, not our capital. This city has higher population potential than our capital, and it can also get a garden, while our capital cannot. So that seems kind of obvious. Anyway, let's find that barbarian camp. Declaration of Friendship has expired. I don't think he's going to extend that, but we can ask him. No, he declined. Oh well, whatever. I do expect Attila to attack us at some point, but he will probably attack Morocco first. Oh, he's actually denouncing us. Yeah, whatever. I could denounce him back to get a boost with some other leaders, and that might be worth doing. He's going to hate us one way or the other, so might as well denounce him to get a small boost with some other leaders. Morocco will probably get wiped out. They are down to 2 cities. These are the last 2 cities Morocco has. If they lose that, they will be out of the game. There's no way they can defend themselves against Attila now. And once Attila is done with Morocco, he's probably going to attack me. At least that's what I expect to happen. Also, we should get started on that caravan. I delayed that one turn. Yeah, I'm sure. Can we queue that up before our turn starts? There we go, we can. So that's 9 turns for a caravan, 8 turns now. That will give us more faith from Geneva and hopefully make a difference. We need to get that religion. And there's the barbarian camp. We can kill them quite easily. We got the salt. Can we trade that? No. Right, we're already trading it. We'll get more salt, but I actually need the marble to the south. I might have to buy both these tiles. Otherwise, our border will not expand that way anytime soon. Yeah, I might have to buy both these tiles. And I think I have to. How much is that going to cost? 90 gold to get the sheep. And 95 gold to get the marble. That's not too bad. We can buy that tile in a few turns. That's fine. That's what we'll do then. So, 22 turns for the religion. It should be a little bit faster with that caravan. But we need 7 turns to actually get that caravan out. What? Composite bowman? Are you serious? Well, that's going to be slightly annoying to deal with. I need to lure that composite bowman towards my city. Or at least I need to attack it with both my archers. We can't get composite bowmen ourselves just yet. We don't have construction. So let's heal back to full and then go back. Seems like a good idea. Copper for 7 gold per turn, sure. I actually want to get friendly with Washington and Sweden. Attila declared war on Morocco. Morocco will get wiped out. Maybe even during this war. That's definitely what I expect. As for our next policy, I might actually delay legalism a little bit to get aristocracy, just to speed up the National College. And we might need the extra happiness. It's not a lot of happiness, right now it's 0. But I actually need the production bonus for wonders. It does work with national wonders, so that will speed up the National College a little bit. And we might have time to get amphitheater in one more city before we get legalism. So that way we can get another what for free. Right, copper for 7 gold per turn. That gives us a trade with Sweden, and hopefully we'll get allied or declaration of friendship with Washington and with Sweden. Then we can get some research agreements. We'll need some research agreements to catch up. So that's going to be Washington and Sweden. That's the plan, at least. So, right, we can buy this tile down here. The pasture will have to wait. We need that quarry ASAP. 3 more turns for the caravan. I do hope we'll get a religion. I have a feeling it's going to be a little bit close. We'll have to wait until around turn 130. The unfortunate part is that you can't buy a great prophet directly. You just have to wait for him to spawn. At least you can't buy him directly at this stage. It has a chance to spawn after you reach 300 faith in this case. So we'll need to get a little bit lucky. How many religions are available? Only one more religion. Yeah, we'll definitely need to get a little bit lucky with this. Get rid of these guys. That gives us some more money. We'll need some gold to buy this tile with the gems. Hopefully we'll get one of these coastal tiles first. Would be nice to not have to buy both, because that's going to be over 200 gold easily for both these tiles. 105, yeah, this would cost us over 200 to buy both. I would prefer to avoid that. Trade that with Geneva, as tempting as it is to grab the science. We'll get the science later with our next caravan. I could probably grab one more caravan right now. Yes, we need the science. We can't get started on National College yet anyway. We need to finish that library. Another thing I need is a trireme to explore to the north a little bit more. I need to explore this area, and I need to make contact with more city-states. We only made contact with 3 city-states so far. That's not exactly amazing. As for this city, right, amphitheater. That's 18 turns, so we will definitely get an amphitheater before legalism. That will give us 2 watts for free once we finish researching education. So that's quite nice. And this city will have higher population than our capital for sure. This city has a much higher population potential than our capital. This will be our guild city as well, especially since it can get a garden and our capital cannot. More experience from the Handaks, because why not? And rip. Nice. So let's get our scout out of here now. And the warrior will just chill inside the city. So 2 turns for optics. I could buy both these tiles, but I really don't want to. Our border won't expand in that direction from the looks of it. I might actually have to buy both. This is the only source of gems that we have in this area, so I need to hook that up. We got a promotion, so accuracy 1. Scout this area a little bit more. Another city. We still need to make contact with one more AI. So maybe our scout can find them. I'm not quite sure where to look. They could be on the east side, but they could also be somewhere on the west side, or maybe to the north of us. We'll find them. So, research. We got philosophy. We could use bronze working to see iron on the map. We also need the wheel. We kind of need both. Let's get construction first, then bronze working, then we can go for civil service. So construction, bronze working, and then we'll decide later. Alright, let's scout this way. Go back to our city. How's our quarry doing? Few more turns, I think. Only 2 more turns, alright. We won't drop into the negatives. So that's fine. I don't really need the gems right now. I can afford to wait a little bit longer. We can get that quarry and then go for the gems. Yeah, sounds good. We should also start growing this city at this point. Will that delay the library? It will, by 4 turns. That's probably a little bit too much. Yeah, I need to get started on that National College ASAP. So... Oh, Assyria, that's the last civilization, alright. Interesting set of civilizations in this game. Quite a few very strong ones. So we'll see how it goes. Rome might be a threat a little bit later on. I need to get Attila to fight Rome. If I could get Attila to fight both Rome and Washington, that would be great. But he doesn't really have a direct border with America yet. I'm hoping one of them will settle a city somewhere around here to get a direct border with each other. I need them to fight. And I need Rome to fight Attila as well. I need to keep Attila busy. Otherwise, he'll just attack me instead. So, finish that quarry. That gives us 6 happiness. Should be fine for now. And we'll get another caravan in 2 turns. Yes, I'm sure Indonesia is a threat to stability. Indonesia is going to have a bad time against both Washington and Assyria. Yeah, Washington tends to be quite aggressive at times, and he was already at war with Indonesia before, I think. I think so. Anyway, 1 more turn for that caravan, and then we'll get started on that National College. But we can get 2 more turns of construction, so we could get started on a trireme. I could grab that trireme before National College, just to start scouting this area. I need to explore to the north, but I need to find more city-states. That would delay the National College 3 turns. That's not the end of the world. 3 turns is not a big deal. I think we'll do it. So caravan, we'll get a trade route with Washington. I should send the scout back home to give him an ability to embark. Yes. We're going back then. All the way. That will take a while, unfortunately. But he needs to go back. Grab a pasture and we'll just chill around our city. How's the city doing? Looks fine. We need to get that sold. But I do want to improve the pasture. That will give us a decent tile. I still need to improve the wheat. I could actually use another worker. We only have 2 workers right now. There's a great prophet. So we can get our own religion. Awesome. I was a little bit worried that we'll actually miss out on religion. That's going to be tithe. And what buildings can we get? We can get pagodas. Or monasteries. Pagodas are obviously better here. So, pagodas. I think that's fairly obvious. And we'll set them to auto-purchase right away. Very nice. That will give us some extra happiness, which we definitely need. I will settle this location with the Natural Wonder, but that will have to wait for the National College. I can't really afford to settle it right now. I have to wait for the National College first. Okay, 4 turns for that trireme. And then we'll get started on National College. That library is almost done. I'll change tile assignments once it's completed. This game is going quite well, and we should be able to keep our religion. I don't think we'll get spammed with great prophets. Our cities are a little bit isolated. But we'll see. So this goes here, I guess. That quarry should be done in a few turns. And we'll build what? Lighthouse? I think so. Yeah, we can grab a lighthouse. That will give us decent yield on the fish tile. We only have one tile that will benefit from the lighthouse, but it's still worth getting the lighthouse regardless. And that will make the atoll a little bit better. Alright then. So you go back here and just chill around here. So now we need to keep Attila off our backs. That's actually really important. We got 387 gold. Do I want to extend my friendship with Geneva? I'll need to give them some gold. Oh right, I still need to buy these tiles, or at least one tile. Oh yeah, we got the boss with other civilizations because we denounced Attila. That was a little bit delayed. Anyway, will our border expand here? Yes, it will, in 12 turns. So we can save 100 gold and only buy the hill with the gems instead. Okay, sounds good. 2 more turns for that trireme. And we can get declaration of friendship with Sweden. Very nice. I should actually save up the money for research agreements. We can get research agreements before we get education ourselves, since you don't actually need education for research agreements. One of the sides needs education, so does the AI in this case. We also need to upgrade our units. Let's just do it right now. How's that pasture? 4 more turns. And we got that trireme on our next turn. Washington declared war on Indonesia. Not unexpected. Indonesia might get wiped out if Assyria also attacks them at the same time. But that's their problem, not mine. Let's scout around a little bit. There's some land to the north. And we'll get started on National College. That's 22 turns. Reasonable. Could have been better, but we do have aristocracy. And we'll get legalism in 15 turns. We'll get 2 votes for free in our best 2 cities. I'm quite happy about that. And we'll be able to assign specialists right away, as soon as we finish education. So let's scout this area a bit. Oh, there's actually a ruin over there, okay. I definitely want to get that then. We'll just send our units. It's not like they have anything better to do. If we could get something nice from these ruins, that would be great. Some culture. Or maybe some faith. Yeah, that would be awesome. Alright, we are definitely going there. And that island might have a good location for a city. And yeah, there are some city-states to the north. And the natural wonder. That's 2 city-states instantly. +1 population, nice. So actually this can stay here. We can finish that pasture right now. That's 2 for 2 hammers. Sounds good. How about production queue in here? We'll need an extra worker. And we'll need a writers guild in a reasonable future, but we need more population to actually work specialist slots in a writers guild. So not yet. But this is going well. Let's scout a little bit more. Maybe we can find more city-states. We got that quarry. Oh, and we also have iron, but we have a warrior. What? Where did that guy come from? Is there another barbarian camp? Oh, there's another barbarian camp right here. Well, the ruins will have to wait in that case. Unless our scout can get here faster, which he can't. But if no one looted the ruins by now, they probably won't. At least not in the next 10 to 20 turns. But we need to get rid of this barbarian camp, especially with the horsemen in there. Shouldn't be a big problem with composite bowmen. This guy will just die instantly. And we can attack the horsemen from these 2 tiles. These are both hills. Yeah, sounds good. So, worker. After the amphitheater? I think so. We got 400 gold. How many turns do we need to wait for this? 6 more turns. Let's start clearing the marsh then. We can just finish clearing that marsh and then move to get the gems. There's no huge massive rush. Our happiness is okay. And we'll get a pagoda in 19 turns. Actually, I might want to enhance my religion first, before that pagoda. We can decide based on our happiness. If we're desperate for that little bit of extra happiness, we'll get a pagoda first. If not, we'll enhance our religion first, to make it spread faster. Sounds good. Let's move through here, and yet another city-state. We are finding all the city-states, and they are all to the north of us. I'm okay with that. Not a lot of maritime city-states so far. And I need some mercantile city-states too. Did we make contact with a single mercantile city-state yet? I don't think we did. Yes, we did. Zurich. And Vilnius. And Malacca. Okay, 3 mercantile city-states. I need to get some influence with them. That's going to be the best way to get some happiness. So I might want to get more money to start bribing these cities. We'll need the happiness for sure. But we'll worry about that a little bit later. Declaration of friendship with Indonesia? No. I refused because Indonesia was being attacked by Washington earlier and they are being attacked by Assyria. I don't want to get negative modifiers with Washington or Assyria. My plan right now for declaration of friendship is to get friendly with Washington, with Sweden, and maybe with Assyria, if it goes well, but definitely with Washington.
I trust you are a friend to liberty.
No, he won't do it just yet. But he's already at war with Indonesia, so if I signed declaration of friendship with Indonesia, I would get a negative modifier with Washington for having declaration of friendship with one of their enemies. Definitely don't want that. Prisven Gold. Alright. So let's send our Shairim west. 15 turns for the National College. That's not too bad. So we'll have National College on turn 155. That's not bad, seeing how we secured 2 watts for free. And Geneva wants our religion now. Maybe we can deliver, but a little bit later. Let's go grab the ruins. I'm actually curious what we can get from these ruins. Maybe we can find more ruins on that island. I could see that happening. If no one looted this site, there might be more ruins on that island. It looks like it's a pretty big island though. Maybe there's a good city location over there, and we could actually start a city. If there's a unique luxury that I don't have, I will actually consider starting a city there. But we'll see. Let's repair that Shairim just in case. As for Caravan, can we get a trade route? Oh, I think we can get a trade route with Attila. And I think I'll do it. Yep. That's always a little bit of science. We will lose that trade route if he actually attacks us, but it will also discourage him from attacking us. Indonesia lost their capital. Indonesia will get wiped out in this game, I think. Same with Morocco. But hey, that's their problem, not ours. Alright, let's go here. Oh, great. There's a Shairim over here. Well, our composite bomber needs an escort now. This was a bit of a risky move, right there. Yeah, this might be slightly problematic. But Shairims are cheap. It's not a huge problem. So Attila's court or Boston? I think I'll go for Boston instead. That seems to be safer. Because it's unlikely Washington will attack us. And it's very likely Attila will attack us. Can we keep the Shairim? I hope so. Yep. Alright, nice. Now we can disembark with that composite bomber to keep him safe. And get out of here with that Shairim. I don't think I'm going to bother with heal instantly. We should be fine. We can move out of range of this galley. I don't know. Heal instantly would allow us to keep the Shairim. Alright, let's play it safe and grab heal instantly. Do we want to attack it now? I think I need to move out of range of that stupid archer. Like this. Alright. And we can help with our other composite bomber on the next turn. Sounds good. Oh, our research queue is done. We need to get civil service, so that's a no-brainer. And then go for education. We need to get education ASAP. We might be able to get some research agreements soon with Sweden. I'll keep checking. Let's just check right now. Do they have education? No, they don't. Okay. We'll keep checking. I'll keep the money for now. Okay, we finished clearing the marsh. Now we can buy the gems. That's a pretty nice tile with the Django on it. But unfortunately, we'll have to remove the Django to improve that tile. I can still work it while the Django is there. So, What do we attack first? Probably that galley or the archer. Yeah, that archer is going to be slightly annoying. This needs to get repaired. I can't attack the galley with my other composite bowman, and I don't want to embark because I'll get attacked if I do. We'll just hold positions. Our composite bowman will be fine because the galley can't attack it, and it's not going to lose with a regular archer. Alright, now we can attack this and this. Nice one. And maybe finish it off, but not on this turn. And there's a barbarian camp over here. Alright, I need my scout to get into my territory to get the ability to embark, because he can't do it right now. Grab that mine. Is that a one-tile island to the north? I think so. At least it looks that way. 9 turns for the National College. And we can get a new deal for salt. We could maybe sell salt for 360 gold to Sweden. That would be nice. Trapping. And now we can grab legalism. Yep. So, legalism. Tradition finisher will be a little bit late, but we kept our pantheon. If I build an early writers guild, maybe even an artist guild, musicians guild, our culture should be fine. I'll just prioritize culture a little bit more than I usually do. Meanwhile, we can't attack this guy right now, but we can do it on the next turn. So next, I'm quite happy with how this is going so far. Now if I can keep Attila off my back, we will be in a pretty good shape. I'm refusing these trades for now. I'll wait for my turn instead. I should get open borders with Washington or something. We can just trade open borders, because my scout needs to move through his territory. Alright. So, how do we do this now? I need to disembark, so we need to move first. Do we want to attack him? No, probably not. I don't want to lose that Sherim. Definitely not. More improvements. Oh yeah, we need to improve that wheat. We'll get another worker on the next turn. And... stoneworks? Yep, I think so. That will give us +1 happiness and a little bit of extra production. That's always useful. And that galley seems to be gone now. I'm okay with that. Let's go grab the ruins. I'm actually curious what we'll get from the ruins. Extra culture would be perfect. That would actually be the perfect case scenario. Extra culture from the ruins. But we'll see. I'm okay with anything. +1 population would also be nice. Trade route with Washington. These aren't the best trade routes ever, but if I use cargo ships earlier, they would actually get pillaged by this stupid galley. Bye. We got +1 population for our capital. That's actually really nice. I'm okay with that. Let's see if we can find more ruins in the area. If that island had 1 ruin, there might be more. We'll get started on a road to our capital. I don't think I'm going to bother connecting this city with a road though, because that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I would need 8 road sections. It's better to just connect it with a harbor later. And I don't need to move my units between these 2 cities fast, because this city will be mostly safe. Horseback riding, so civil service in 10 turns. Alright, let's scout around. Oh, there we go, we got more ruins, awesome. +1 population again? Or maybe culture, or faith. I'm okay with anything. And now we can get declaration of friendship with Washington. This is going really well. So, can we sell salt for flat gold now? No, Washington won't buy it. Can we trade with Assyria for dice? Yes, we can. Nice one. Okay, our happiness is fine now. And we will still get the gems in a few turns. Get rid of this guy. What can we get from the ruins? Fairy culture, awesome. Well, this was definitely worth it. And there's a worker over there. That's probably from a city-state. Oh wow. 3 city-state quests for this camp. And this is probably a worker from Prague. That's awesome. I'm really glad I found this island and that I got the Trireme. Without this trireme, I wouldn't know this island existed. So I'm really happy about that. That's going to be influence with at least 2 mercantile city-states, with 2 mercantile and 1 cultured. Horsemen. That's fairly obnoxious. We'll just back up slightly. But it's fine, we can get rid of that camp easily and get all the influence. This is a cultured city-state, this is mercantile, and the third one was Malacca, which is also mercantile. Very nice. So how's that road going? 2 more turns. Alright, that scout needs to get back into our territory already. What's Attila up to? He's been sitting a little bit quiet, suspiciously quiet. I need to watch it. Yeah, okay, that horseman will be slightly annoying to deal with, but we can definitely kill it. Just move a little bit closer, and now we can explore. Is that barbarian galley still out there? I don't think I sank it. I don't think so. So what about our capital now? What do we need? We could use stoneworks in here, that's for sure. Oh yeah, and I still want to settle this city over here. Declaration of friendship with Assyria. This city right here. I'm actually tempted to just buy a settler for 680 gold. I could do that right now. Oh, we actually lost our composite bomb, and that kind of sucks. But oh well. Yeah. The warrior attacked the composite bomb, and then the horseman attacked him too. Oh well. That's fine, we'll still get the influence from that barbarian camp. But yeah, I'm strongly considering just buying a settler. Although, I might want to wait for the gems. Seems like a good idea. Okay, need to change Talas ornaments here. We're about to lose the food from the gems, so we'll just work it like this. And then get what? Stoneworks. So next. Yeah, that stupid horseman messed things up a little bit. He will probably attack us. Right now? I might need to wait and heal that bowman. No, he's almost dead. He's literally at 1 hit point. Yeah. Oh well. And yet another city-state. 2 city-states, wow. Half of the city-states in this game are right here. And I'm actually okay with that. Belgrade, militaristic. Berserker. Okay. I might actually grab that. It's very, very tempting. How many turns do I have? 9 turns left. I can actually get metal casting in the reasonable future. After we're done with education. That's pretty much what I was going to research next. For 750 gold, I could stay allied with Belgrade for a while. I think it's worth doing. No one is allied with them right now. And I could definitely use some units. Even if it's not Berserkers specifically, any units are fine. Because I'm still worried that Attila might actually attack me. Would be kind of bad if he attacked me right now, because our units are gone. We need to grab that iron and upgrade our warrior. We also need to get more units in general. In fact, I think I'll recruit some units instead of the stoneworks. Just to defend ourselves, in case there's some funny business. Lock these tiles. So like this. Just to get the culture. That will slow down the unit recruitment, but the city will grow. Anyway, I'm going to finish this part here and continue in next one. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.